संबंध पांडव सेना की व्यूहरचना दिखलाकर अब दुर्योधन 3 श्लोकों द्वारा पांडव सेना के प्रमुख महारथियों के नाम बतलाते हैं।
Relation. After showing the formation of the Pandava army, Duryodhan now tells the names of the main warriors of the Pandava army in 3 verses.
अत्र शूरा maheshvasa bhimarjunasama yudhi युयुधानो viratasch drupadasch maharathah। 4 धृष्टकेतुश्चेकितानः kashirajasch viryavan पुरुजित्कुन्तिभोजाश्च shaibyasch narpungavah। 5 युधामन्युश्च विक्रांत uttaujaasch viryavan सौभद्रो draupadeyaasch सर्व एव maharathah। 6
Atra shooraa maheshvasa bhimarjunasama yudhi Yuyudhano viratasch drupadasch maharathah। 4 Dhrushtaketuschekitanah kashirajasch viryavan Purujitkuntibhojasch shaibyasch narpungavah. 5 Yudhaamanyusch vikrant uttaujaasch viryavan Saubhadro draupadeyaasch sarva eva maharathah। 6
इस सेना में बड़े बड़े धनुषों वाले तथा युद्ध में भीम और अर्जुन के समान शूरवीर सात्यकी और विराट तथा महारथी राजा द्रुपद, धृष्टकेतु और चेकितान तथा बलवान काशिराज, पुरुजित, कुंतिभोज और मुनशों में श्रेष्ठ शैब्य, पराक्रमी युधामन्यु तथा बलवान उत्तमौजा, सुभद्रा पुत्र अभिमन्यु एवं द्रौपदी के 5 पुत्र, ये सभी महारथी हैं। प्रश्न। अत्र पद का यहाँ किस अर्थ में प्रयोग हुआ है? उत्तर। अत्र पद यहाँ पांडव सेना के अर्थ में प्रयुक्त है। प्रश्न। युधि पद का अन्वय अत्र के साथ न करके भीमार्जुन समाह के साथ क्यों किया गया? उत्तर। युधि पद यहाँ अत्र का विशेष्य नहीं बन सकता, क्योंकि उस समय युद्ध आरंभ ही नहीं हुआ था। इसके अतिरिक्त उसके पहले पांडव सेना का वर्णन होने के कारण अत्र पद स्वभाव से ही उसका वाचक हो जाता है, इसीलिए उसके साथ किसी विशेष्य की आवश्यकता भी नहीं है। भीमार्जुन समाह के साथ युधि पद का अन्वय करके यह भाव दिखलाया है कि यहाँ जिन महारथियों के नाम लिए गए हैं वे पराक्रम और युद्ध विद्या में भीम और अर्जुन की ही समता रखते हैं। प्रश्न। युयुधान, विराट, द्रुपद, धृष्टकेतु, चेकितान, काशिराज, पुरुजित, कुंतिभोज, शैब्य, युधामन्यु और उत्तमौजा कौन थे? उत्तर। अर्जुन के शिष्य सात्यकी का ही दूसरा नाम युयुधान था। महाशून्य उद्योग 81। 5 से 8 ये यादववंशीय राजा शनि के पुत्र थे। महाशून्य द्रोण शून्य 144। 17 से 19 ये भगवान श्री कृष्ण के परम अनुगत थे और बड़े ही बलवान एवं अतिरथी थे। ये महाभारत युद्ध में न मरकर यादवों के पारस्परिक युद्ध में मारे गए थे। युयुधान नामक एक दूसरे यादववंशीय योद्धा भी थे। महाशून्य उद्योग शून्य 152। 6 विराट मत्स्य देश के धार्मिक राजा थे। पांडवों ने 1 वर्ष इन्हीं के यहाँ अज्ञातवास किया था। इनकी पुत्री उत्तरा का विवाह अर्जुन के पुत्र अभिमन्यु के साथ हुआ था। ये महाभारत युद्ध में उत्तर, श्वेत और शंख नामक 3 पुत्रों सहित मारे गए। द्रुपद पांचाल देश के राजा पृषत के पुत्र थे। राजा पृषत और भरद्वाज मुनि में परस्पर मैत्री थी। द्रुपद भी बालकावस्था में भरद्वाज मुनि के आश्रम में रहे थे। इससे भरद्वाज के पुत्र द्रोण के साथ इनकी भी मित्रता हो गई थी। पृषत के परलोक गमन के पश्चात द्रुपद राजा हुए। तब एक दिन द्रोण ने इनके पास जाकर इन्हें अपना मित्र कहा। द्रुपद को यह बात बुरी लगी। तब द्रोण मन में क्षुब्ध होकर चले आए। द्रोण ने कौरवों और पांडवों को अस्त्र विद्या की शिक्षा देकर गुरुदक्षिणा में अर्जुन के द्वारा द्रुपद को पराजित कराकर अपने अपमान का बदला चुकाया और उनका आधा राज्य ले लिया। द्रुपद ने ऊपर से द्रोण से प्रीति कर ली, परंतु उनके मन में क्षोभ बना रहा। उन्होंने द्रोण को मारने वाले पुत्र के लिए याज और उपयाज नामक ऋषियों के द्वारा यज्ञ करवाया। उसी यज्ञ की वेदी से धृष्टद्युम्न तथा कृष्णा का प्राकट्य हुआ। यही कृष्णा द्रौपदिया याज्ञसेनी के नाम से प्रसिद्ध हुई और स्वयंवर में जीतकर पांडवों ने उसके साथ विवाह किया। राजा द्रुपद बड़े ही शूरवीर और महारथी थे। महाभारत युद्ध में द्रोण के हाथ से इनकी मृत्यु हुई। महाशून्य द्रोण शून्य 186। धृष्टकेतु चेदि देश के राजा शिशुपाल के पुत्र थे। ये महाभारत युद्ध में द्रोण के हाथ से मारे गए थे। महाशून्य द्रोण शून्य 125। चेकितान वृष्णवंशीय यादव महाशून्य भीष्म शून्य 84। 20 महारथी योद्धा और बड़े शूरवीर थे। पांडवों की 7 अक्षौहिणी सेना के 7 सेनापतियों में से एक थे। महाशून्य उद्योग शून्य 151। ये महाभारत युद्ध में दुर्योधन के हाथ से मारे गए। महाशून्य शल्य शून्य 12। काशीराज काशी के राजा थे। ये बड़े ही वीर और महारथी थे। इनके नाम का ठीक पता नहीं लगता। महाशून्य उद्योग शून्य 171 में काशीराज का नाम सेनाबिंदु और क्रोधनता बतलाया गया है। कर्ण पर्व अध्याय 6 में जहाँ काशीराज के मारे जाने का वर्णन है, वहाँ उनका नाम अभिभू बतलाया गया है। पुरुजित और कुंतीभोज दोनों कुंती के भाई थे और युधिष्ठिर आदि के मामा होते थे। ये दोनों ही महाभारत युद्ध में द्रोणाचार्य के हाथ से मारे गए। महाशून्य कर्ण शून्य 6। 22-23। शैब्य धर्मराज युधिष्ठिर के श्वसुर थे। इनकी कन्या देविका से युधिष्ठिर का विवाह हुआ था। महाशून्य आदि शून्य 95। ये मनुष्यों में श्रेष्ठ, बड़े बलवान और वीर योद्धा थे, इसीलिए इन्हें नरपुंगव कहा गया है। युधामन्यु और उत्तमौजा दोनों भाई पांचाल देशीय राजकुमार थे। महाशून्य युधामन्यु और उत्तमौजा दोनों भाई पांचाल देशीय द्रोण शून्य 130। पहले अर्जुन के रथ के पहियों की रक्षा करने पर इन्हें नियुक्त किया गया था। महाशून्य भीष्म शून्य 15। 19। ये दोनों ही बड़े भारी पराक्रमी और बलसंपन्न वीर थे, इसीलिए इनके साथ क्रमशः विक्रांत और वीर्यवान 2 विशेषण जोड़े गए हैं। ये दोनों रात को सोते समय अश्वत्थामा के हाथ से मारे गए। महाशून्य सौप्तिक शून्य 8। 34 से 37। प्रश्न अभिमन्यु कौन थे? उत्तर अर्जुन ने भगवान श्री कृष्ण की बहन सुभद्रा से विवाह किया था। उन्हीं के गर्भ से अभिमन्यु उत्पन्न हुए थे। मत्स्य देश के राजा विराट की कन्या उत्तरा से इनका विवाह हुआ था। इन्होंने अपने पिता अर्जुन से और प्रद्युम्न से अस्त्र शिक्षा प्राप्त की थी। ये असाधारण वीर थे। महाभारत युद्ध में द्रोणाचार्य ने एक दिन चक्रव्यूह की ऐसी रचना की कि पांडव पक्ष के युधिष्ठिर, भीम, नकुल, सहदेव, विराट, द्रुपद, धृष्टद्युम्न आदि कोई भी वीर उसमें प्रवेश नहीं कर सके। जयद्रथ ने सबको परास्त कर दिया। अर्जुन दूसरी ओर युद्ध में लगे थे। उस दिन वीर युवक अभिमन्यु अकेले ही उस व्यूह को भेद कर उसमें घुस गए और असंख्य वीरों का संहार करके अपने असाधारण शौर्य का परिचय दिया। द्रोण, कृपाचार्य, कर्ण, अश्वत्थामा, बृहद्वल और कृतवर्मा इन 6 महारथियों ने मिलकर अन्यायपूर्वक इन्हें घेर लिया। उस अवस्था में भी इन्होंने अकेले ही बहुत से वीरों का संहार किया। अंत में दुःशासन के लड़के ने इनके सिर पर गदा का बड़े जोर से प्रहार किया, जिससे इनकी मृत्यु हो गई। महाशून्य द्रोण शून्य 49। राजा परीक्षित इन्हीं के पुत्र थे। प्रश्न द्रौपदी के 5 पुत्र कौन कौन थे? उत्तर प्रतिविंध्य, सुतसोम, श्रुतकर्मा, शतानीक और श्रुतसेन ये 5 क्रमशः युधिष्ठिर, भीमसेन, अर्जुन, नकुल और सहदेव के औरस और द्रौपदी के गर्भ से उत्पन्न हुए थे। महाशून्य आदि शून्य 220। 79 से 80। इनको रात्रि के समय अश्वत्थामा ने मार डाला था। महाशून्य सौप्तिक शून्य 8। प्रश्न सर्वे एव महारथाः है, इस कथन का क्या भाव है? उत्तर शास्त्र और शस्त्र विद्या में अत्यंत निपुण उस असाधारण वीर को महारथी कहते हैं, जो अकेला ही 10,000 धनुर्धारी योद्धाओं का युद्ध में संचालन करता हो। एको दशसहस्त्राणि योध्येद्यस्तु धन्विना शस्त्र शास्त्र प्रवीणश्च महारथ इति स्मृतः। दुर्योधन ने यहाँ जिन वीरों के नाम लिए हैं, ये सभी महारथी हैं, इसी भाव से ऐसा कहा गया है। महाशून्य उद्योग शून्य 169 से 172 में प्रायः इन सभी वीरों के पराक्रम का पृथक पृथक रूप से विस्तृत वर्णन पाया जाता है। वहां भी इन्हें अतिरथी और महारथी बतलाया गया है। इसके अतिरिक्त पांडव सेना में और भी बहुत से महारथी थे, उनके भी नाम वहां बतलाए गए हैं। यहाँ सर्वे पद से दुर्योधन का कथन उन सब के लिए भी समझ लेना चाहिए।
In this army there were Satyaki and Virata, the mighty men with big bows and equal to Bhima and Arjuna in battle, King Drupada, Dhrushtaketuschekitanah, the mighty king of Kashi, Purujitkuntibhojasch and Shaibyasch, the best among men, the mighty Yudhaamanyusch and the strong Uttaujaasch, Saubhadro son of Bhimarjunasama and the 5 sons of Draupadi, these everyone is a master. 4-5-6. Question: in what sense has the word Atra been used here? Answer: the word Atra is used here in the meaning of Pandava army. Question: why was the Yudhi medal given to Bhimarjunasama and not with Atra? Answer: the word Yudhi cannot become an attribute of Atra here, because the war had not started at that time. Apart from this, due to the description of Pandava army before it, the word Atra naturally becomes its meaning, hence there is no need of any adjective with it. By using the title Yudhi along with Bhimarjunasama, it has been shown that the great warriors whose names have been taken here are at par with Bhima and Arjuna in bravery and warfare skills. Question: who were Yuyudhano, Virat, Drupada, Dhrushtaketuschekitanah, Kashirajasch, Purujitkuntibhojasch, Shaibyasch, Yudhaamanyusch and Uttaujaasch? Answer: the other name of Arjuna's disciple Satyaki was Yuyudhano, Maharathah 81.5-8. He was the son of Yadav dynasty King Shirniki, Mahadrona 144. 17-19. He was a great follower of Lord Krishna and was very strong and powerful. He did not die in the Mahabharata war but was killed in the mutual war between the Yadavas. There was also another Yadav dynasty warrior named Yuyudhano, Maharathah 0152. 6. Virat was the religious king of Matsyadesh. Pandavas spent a year in exile here. His daughter Atra was married to Arjuna's son Abhimanyu. He was killed in the Mahabharata war along with his 3 sons named Uttar, Shweta, and Shanka. Drupada was the son of King Prishit of Panchaladesh. There was mutual friendship between King Prishit and Bhardwaj Muni. Drupada had also stayed in the ashram of Bhardwaj Muni in his childhood. Due to this, he also became friends with Bharadvaja's son Drona. After Parshit's departure to the afterlife, Drupada became king. Then one day Drona went to him and called him his friend. Drupada felt bad about this. Then Drona left in anger. Drona taught the Kauravas and Pandavas the art of weapons and got Arjuna to defeat Drupada as Guru Dakshina and avenged his insult and took half of his kingdom. Drupada outwardly loved Drona, but he was angry in his heart. He performed a yajna for the son who killed Drona through sages named Yaj and Upyaj. Drishtadyumna and Krishna were born from the same yajna altar. This Krishna became famous as Draupadi or Yagyasini and the Pandavas married her after winning the Swayamvar. King Drupada was very proud of his son. He was a brave and great warrior. He died at the hands of Drona in the Mahabharata war, Mahadrona 186. Dhrushtaketu was the son of King Shishupal of Chedi country. He was killed by Drona in the Mahabharata war, Mahadrona 125. Chekitanah Vrishnavanshiya Yadav, Mahabhishma 84.20, was a great warrior and a great warrior. He was one of the 7 commanders of the 7 Akshohini army of the Pandavas, Maharathah 151. He was killed by Duryodhana in the Mahabharata war, Mahasalya 12. Kashirajasch was the king of Kashi. He was a very brave and expert person. Their names are not known correctly. In Maharathah 171, Kashiraj's name has been described as Senavindu and Krodahanta. In Karnaparva chapter 6, where the killing of Kashiraj is described, his name has been mentioned as Abhibu. Both Purujit and Kuntibhojasch were brothers of Kunti and maternal uncles of Yudhishthira etc. Both of them were killed by Dronacharya in the Mahabharata war, Mahakarna 6. 22-23. Shaibya Dharmaraja was the father-in-law of Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira was married to his daughter Devika, Mahadi 095. He was the best among humans, a very strong and brave warrior. That is why he has been called Narpungavah. Yudhaamanyusch and Uttaujaasch, both brothers. They were Panchaldeshi princes, Yudhaamanyusch and Uttaujaasch, both brothers, Panchaldeshi Drona 130. Earlier he was appointed to protect the wheels of Arjuna's chariot, Bhishma 15.19. Both of them were very brave and strong warriors, that is why two adjectives, vikrant and viryavan, have been added to them respectively. Both of them were killed by the hands of Ashvathama while sleeping at night, Mahasaptika 08. 34-37. Question: Who was Abhimanyu? Answer: Arjuna had married Saubhadro, sister of Lord Krishna. Abhimanyu was born from her womb. He was married to Atra, daughter of King Viratasch of Matsyadesh. He had received training in weapons from his father Arjuna and Pradyumna. He was an exceptionally brave man. One day in the Mahabharata war, Dronacharya created Chakravyuha in such a way that none of the warriors of Pandava side like Yudhishthir, Bhima, Nakul, Sadev, Virat, Drupada, Drishtaketuschekitanah etc. could enter it. Jayadratha defeated everyone. Arjuna, on the other hand, was engaged in battle. That day, the brave young man Abhimanyu single-handedly penetrated that array and demonstrated his extraordinary bravery by killing innumerable warriors. Drona, Kripakarya, Karna, Ashvathama, Brihadval and Kritavarma, these 6 great warriors together surrounded him unjustly. Even in that situation he single-handedly killed many warriors. In the end, Dashazan's son hit him hard on the head with a mace, which led to his death. Mahadran 49. King Parikshit was his son. Question: Who were the 5 sons of Drupadi? Answer: Prativindya, Sudasoma, Shrudakarma, Shatanika and Shrudasena. These 5 were born from the auras of Yudhishthira, Bhimsen, Arjuna, Nakul and Sadev in the womb of Drupadi respectively. Mahaadi 220.79-80. He was killed by Ashvathama at night. Mahasaptika 08. Question: What is the meaning of this statement, survey and maharathah? Answer: That extraordinary hero, who is highly adept in the scriptures and weapons, is called a maharathi, who single-handedly commands 10,000 warriors with archers in battle. Ekodasha sahastrani yadhadiasta danvanam. Shastra pravinash maharath iti smrita. Question: Who was Karna? Answer: Karna was Kuntik's son. He was born when Kunti was a virgin due to the influence of sun god. Kunti had put him in a box and thrown him in the river, but luckily he did not die and the box kept floating and reached Hastinapur. A charioteer named Adhirath brought him to his home. He took him away and his wife Radha raised him and he came to be considered as their son. He was born with the wealth of armor and earrings, hence Adhirath named him Vasashina. He learned the art of weapons from Dronacharya and Parshuram. These scriptures he was a great scholar and experienced in both weapons and weapons. He was equal to Arjuna in weaponry and warfare. Duryodhan had made him the king of Angadesh. He had a deep friendship with Duryodhan and he was always engaged in thinking about his welfare with body and mind. Even after the persuasion of Mother Kunti and Lord Krishna, he did not accept leaving Duryodhana and joining the Pandava side. His charity was unique. He always used to worship sun god. At that time, if anyone asked him for anything, he would gladly give it. One day, for the benefit of Arjuna, Lord Indra disguised himself as a Brahmin and asked for the natural armor and earrings attached to his body. He removed his armor and earrings with great joy at that very moment. In return, Indra had given him the infallible power of a warrior, through which Karna had killed Gatakacha, the brave son of Bhimsen, during the war. After Dronacharya, he was the chief commander for 2 days in the Mahabharata war and was killed by Arjuna. Question: Who was Kripakarya? Answer: He is the son of Maharishi Sharadvan of Gautam dynasty. He is very transparent and experienced in archery. His sister's name was Kupi. Maharaj Shantanu had kindly brought him up. Due to this his name became Kripa and his sister was named Kripi. He is an expert in the Vedas and scriptures, a religious person and a virtuous man full of virtues. Before Dronacharya, he used to teach Dhanurveda to Kauravas, Pandavas and Yadavadis. He remained alive even after the entire Kaurava dynasty was destroyed and taught weaponry to Parikshit. He is very brave and adept at conquering his opponents. That is why the adjective Samatanjaya has been added to his name. Question: Who was Ashvathama? Answer: Ashvathama is the son of Acharya Drona. He is very adept in weaponry, adept in the art of warfare, and a very brave master. He also learned the art of warfare from his father Dronacharya. Question: Who was Diagonal? Answer: Out of the 100 sons of Dhritarashtra, including Duryodhan, only one was named Vikarna. He was very pious, brave, and a great warrior. When the tortured Draupadi asked everyone in the royal court of the Kauravas, "Did I lose or not?" all the members of the court remained silent except Vidur. Vikarna was the only one who stood up in the assembly and said in a strong language in accordance with justice and religion that not answering Draupadi's question is a great injustice. I think that Draupadi has not been won by us. Mahasava 67. 18-25. Question: Who was Samdat? Answer: Son of Samdat. Virashrava was called Samanhati. He was the grandson of Shantanu's elder brother Balika. He was a very religious person, skilled in the art of war and a brave master. He had performed many yajnas with huge donations. He was killed by Satyaki in the Mahabharata war.